Good morning. I'm meteorologist Kevin Smith here at the National Weather Service in Pocatello with your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Thursday, January 21st. So we do have another storm system that is on the way for the region, relatively low impact, but let's give you the latest information here. Kind of two pieces to this. We're going to see first a wave of light snow shower activity starting this afternoon into tonight. Generally favoring northern portions of the forecast area. I'd say north of Shoshone, north of Pocatello, north of Montpelier, standing the greatest chance of some light snow shower activity, and the greatest accumulations are expected across the Island Park and the Teton Valley region, the surrounding mountains up that direction, and I'll show you those in a minute. Solidly moderate confidence in how this is going to play out here over the next 36 hours. Also have a kind of a secondary wave of snow coming in for Friday afternoon into Saturday that'll give everybody across southeast Idaho a chance of a snow shower, but the greatest impacts here are expected across the southern and eastern highlands, potentially greatest across the Bear River Range. Following that, break expected for Sunday. No high impact weather during that period, and we're trending drier for Monday as well. And I'd say our confidence is moderate to high for those 2 days following this system. Looking around the region this morning at watches, warnings, and advisories, nothing in effect here for southeast Idaho. A few winter weather advisories for snowfall just to the north of our forecast area, particularly as you head over the divide into Montana. Current satellite view, it's not much to look at, but you can pick out a little bit of a swirl right here where I've placed the low pressure symbol. This is our low pressure system that is going to be responsible for all of the active weather here over the next few days. And generally, it's expected to track to the southeast, heading down towards southwest Oregon and northern California, and eventually right down the state of California toward western Arizona. So we've noticed maybe a little bit of a trend toward a more southerly and westerly track overall with this storm system. And that certainly kind of gives us some hints that A, impacts are going to be a little bit on the low side, considering we're going to be on the periphery of this activity, but B, we may actually be trending just a little bit drier in terms of some of those snowfall amounts for portions of our forecast area. Again, two waves like I just described, one coming east today into tonight across the northern portions of the forecast area, and then as this low moves down into California, we'll see some snow shower activity wrapping northward across the southern and eastern highlands as we get into late Friday into Saturday. Breaking this all out into our weather impact summary matrix here, we've highlighted just a couple periods for the greatest impacts. Again, this first round, snow showers will be most prevalent in the northeast highlands, with areas picking up about 1 to 4 inches. I'll show you that graphically here in just a moment. You can see snow shower activity on Friday, generally starting during the afternoon for most areas. You should be seeing a lull just about everywhere during the morning into midday hours, maybe a little patchy fog tomorrow in portions of the Snake Plain into the eastern highlands as well. And then Saturday, Friday night into Saturday in particular, more snow showers, and you can see the South Hills, southern and eastern highlands, generally picking up 1 to 3 inches out of this, and then the Bear River Range, higher accumulations are possible. We haven't issued any alerts for that area right now, but that's definitely kind of where our eye is in terms of getting the most snowfall out of this storm system. So Emigration Summit may be impacted by that. And then, again, quiet as we head into the Sunday, Monday timeframe. Low temperatures as you head out this morning here, generally in the teens to low 20s across the region. Of course, places like Stanley and the Copper Basin quite a bit colder than that this morning. High temperatures today, not too far off from where they should be for this time of year, generally getting up into the upper 20s to upper 30s across southeast Idaho. So that first wave going through tonight, this afternoon into tonight. This graphic here really highlights the best areas for where we're going to see those snow showers occurring. You may see some activity nudge down a little closer to Haley and Shoshone or the Blackfoot and Ionel areas, but generally the areas you shaded here are going to have the best chance from this afternoon into tonight, and it's easy to see where the greatest impacts are going to be out of that. Generally 1 to 3, 1 to 4 inches as you get to the northeast of Rexburg. So we're talking the Island Park region, down into the mountains surrounding the Teton Valley, and potentially maybe an inch or two for the Driggs area as well. Generally less than an inch or closer to 0 elsewhere across the forecast area. Then if we look at total snowfall for this entire system, this includes the second wave that's coming in for Friday and Saturday. I'll show you timing on that in just a moment. can see the southern and eastern highlands are indeed favored. Not much in the way of accumulation for lower elevations of the Snake Plain and eastern Magic Valley, and central mountains, you're not being targeted too heavily with this either. Maybe an inch or two for the sawtooths with the first wave, but other than that, very light amounts. 1 to 3 inches down here to the south and east of the interstate corridors. And again, we're watching for more like 3 to 10 inches possible in the Bear River Range, just to the west of Bear Lake. So let me give you an idea on timing of some of this off of one of our models, and I apologize for the banner here, a little bit of a computer glitch not showing you the day, but this is kicking things off at 11 a.m. today, Thursday. You can see by 11 a.m. the model's bringing some light snow shower activity initially into the central mountains. As we go to noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, we start to see that translate eastward, again generally north of Shoshone, north of Pocatello, near or north of Soda Springs. So we get to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. You can see the northeastern highlands into the eastern highlands and Wyoming border really being favored for that snow shower activity. A few lingering showers possible in the central mountains as well. Again, not a lot of activity down across the southern highlands into most of the Snake Plain. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. going into this evening. Lingering activity really focused on Island Park down into the Big Holes and Teton area. And some of that will linger as we go through the overnight. Here's midnight, 1 a.m., 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. going into Friday morning. A lingering snow shower or two up in that area. But you can see most of the overnight is quiet tonight into early Friday morning for the rest of southeast Idaho. Again, most areas very low impact out of this particular storm system. Finally, as we head toward that second wave of snow, you can see 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., all the way to noon Friday, pretty quiet for most areas. Generally a lull in precipitation, not expecting impacts during this period. As we go into the afternoon, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, you can start to see some of those additional snow showers with the second wave creeping into the southern and eastern highlands, generally south and east of the interstate corridors. Maybe a light snow shower into the Snake Plain or central mountains as well. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, still really focused on the south and east. And again, one of the questions here is that low pressure system really going to track far enough south and west to really mitigate these impacts and hold that precipitation down closer to the Utah border. So that's kind of one of the questions that we're pondering here and monitoring as we go forward. Finally, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Still, again, can't rule out a snow shower anywhere, but the greatest activity, again, southern and eastern highlands, and particularly right around the Bear River Range or so. Okay, high temperatures Friday, Saturday during all of this, shown here on the screen. Again, not abnormal for this time of year. You can see readings may approach 36 to 40 degrees here during the afternoon, Friday in particular, from Pocatello west into the Magic Valley. If we do get a few showers in here, most of them will be snow. Can't rule out a light rain shower given the temperature profile that we'll have during the afternoon. And then going into Saturday, temperatures just a few degrees cooler. By Sunday, remember, this is our break on the backside of the system. Quiet weather, temperatures generally ranging from about 20 to 32 degrees, depending on your location, and not much going on across the region. That's it for your hazard briefing this morning. If you have questions, concerns, comments for us, please feel free to give us a call here at the office. We have the number on the screen. You can also email us. And remember, weather.gov/PIH or weather.gov/Pocatello, be the same website. Get your forecast anytime for any location across southeast Idaho. Have a great Thursday.